see the red light, so we're good.
I'm gonna do a reach around. Let's see.
You want to do a reach around?
That's always good. Oh man. Oh gosh, I can touch both my wrists. It's awesome, buddy. Did you put on a cologne today?
Yes. Always.
You smell good.
Thank you.
Okay, here we are.
Yes.
We're getting to the finish line.
We're
my
almost
friend.
there, man.
We are in November. This thing ends in November 30th.
Couple more weeks.
And where are we on the old scale?
I am down 120 plus pounds, 121, 122, depends on the day. It's not bad.
It's remarkable. It's like from where we started, like when I reflect back on, you lost quite a bit of weight in those first, few months.
Yeah.
And then then there was a
little plateau. Yeah.
And maybe a little bit of gain. And then
there were a couple weeks that weren't great.
Man, you stuck to it. What do you think has been like the primary reason you're able to sustain this?
For me, it was just, it's getting that jump start. For me, it's like the runway, right? Those first couple weeks, seeing the big numbers come off. And after a month, having a good chunk that I'm not going to go back on.
Feeling this is real. This is happening.
Well, so many times. I'll, start losing weight and start eating healthy. And then there's, we've talked about it, that, the birthday party, the holiday,
that turns into 3 days of bad eating.
And then it just spirals, right? But once I'm this far down the rabbit hole, I'm not letting it spiral because I'm so far through this process that I'm not letting that spiral into something negative.
So it's mental strength.
I put the kibosh on it and I get right back on the horse,
Yeah. It's mental fortitude, essentially.
Yes.
It really is.
Well, we started February 1st was, so we've been in this 8+ months now.
Yes.
And, thank you for requiring that I make this public because you said you're not going to let everybody down, and I won't. So I can always let myself down, right? Because, that's not that big of a deal, but I can't let you down and John down and all these nonprofits down and everybody in the community that's been, giving me positive kudos and left and right. So I was like, I gotta make it happen. I gotta figure it out this time.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that. You are down to 1.5 chins.
Oh yeah, I am svelte.
It's pretty awesome.
No, I've got a long way to go. I'm not trying to claim that
your target weight is.
Yeah, 250 would be. I look pretty darn good. I'm 6'3". I've got really big shoulders and a big skeletal frame. Me at 250 is pretty tight.
That's speedo time at Incline Beach.
I've still got quite a ways to get there. Another 75, 80 pounds. So I've got a long progress ahead, but I'm not giving up.
Like, what is the accountability? Because I know we've done this for 8 months, and there's some good habits, mental habits that you're forming. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Any idea how you're going to continue to stay strong if you're not posting? And tell me about that.
Well,
tell me about posting, not the rebound.
Maybe I can keep posting weigh-ins and that kind of thing, even if we don't have the challenge, going any longer. We can still do some video updates. I can still post some weigh-ins.
Okay.
And keep everybody.
250 is the goal by when?
No, screw you, dude. I made this goal. I'm not making another goal. Well, I haven't made this goal yet. I've got a few more weeks. I can't blow it, but
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Yeah,
right?
That'll be fine. I'm not.
That's always a 5-pound meal.
Do you know long time ago when I was like 6, I declared I was a vegetarian because I don't like eating turkey, and my grandparents and my parents were like, "What? He just had a hamburger for lunch. How is he a vegetarian today?"
Something about turkeys.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Something about turkeys. I don't like turkeys. It's scary. It's like clowns.
It's just dry. It's just not my favorite food. So I'm not worried about Thanksgiving. But no, I don't want to make another goal. I don't want to make another challenge. This was the challenge. This was the goal. And December 1st is coming soon enough. And then I'll figure out how to transition. But
I'm pretty sure people that are watching this would like you to make another goal. It might just be me.
Maybe we'll talk about it in 2024. Like,
how about the end of 2024 getting to 250?
Jeez, I don't know. Maybe.
You could do that.
I could do that.
Wait, so how much do you weigh now?
330, 326 to 8, something like that.
80 pounds.
Yeah, 80 pounds, nothing.
You just did $120.
Yeah. No, what's another 80? Yeah. You suck.
Why are you when you're upset with me, you start cursing.
Yes.
I don't get it. Bleep that out, John. Okay.
No, I'm just.
This is how I know I got him. I got him where I want him.
I've exceeded your goal by 20 to 25%, maybe even 30% in 8-9 months. I think that is worthy of.
Okay. All right, I'm going to lay off the pressure.
Of celebration and in
no question.
Embracement, and just I'm going to enjoy my progress. I've done a lot of great things over the last 9 months. I've shrunk my stomach volume so I'm satiated easier. So no matter what I'm eating, whether I'm eating good foods that I know are healthy for my body, or if I'm having one of those bad days in the month or the 6 months and not making the best choices, the volume I'm eating is a lot less than it was last year. So that's a huge thing.
Yeah,
the calories are less. I'm also eating and more content with those healthier foods, the salads, the proteins, and the greens, right? And so because I've done that for so long consistently, I feel that it'll be pretty easy to just continue doing that, even if, we're not raising money for charity and we're not posting videos every week. It's just something I'm going to continue as my lifestyle now, because that's what I'm comfortable doing. That's what my body feels better doing anyway. That's how I'm going to sustain it, Brian. And then we're going to work in even more exercise and even more strength building and even more aerobic activities to sustain my health practice, right? Get healthier, not just get lower weight, right? I mean, we needed to drop a lot of lbs. We did that. We got some more fat to get rid of, and then we're going to start building up a more healthy physique just in general.
Yep.
How does that sound?
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Knowing what food makes you feel good when you're eating it and saying, I know if I pound that bag of chips, it's going to taste good initially, but I am going to feel lousy after I do this.
For sure.
Or whatever. And alcohol's another thing, right? You can get going on it, and it's just...
For me, it was an addiction. It was a cycle, right? Of binging those carbs, those, complex sugars, the chips, the breads, the pastas, the rices, all that kind of crud. Binging, feeling sick, feeling bloated, feeling, but you kind of get that high from it, right? And, that post-Thanksgiving nap in the couch watching football kind of feeling, right? And then the next day you go through withdrawals and you're hungover and you're lethargic and you're sick. Like for me, I'd be actually sick.
We're getting the wrap it up. This is going way too long.
We're getting wow.
What's your biggest takeaway, maybe that you didn't know going in that you know now about yourself?
I guess my biggest takeaway is that so many other people care.
Oof, I love that.
I honestly knew that people liked, I liked me. I loved me. And I thought other people, liked spending time with me, being around me. I had no idea the depth of people that cared about my health.
Man,
and that I think is the biggest takeaway.
John's going to be pissed.
So many people commenting, hey, I haven't seen your videos lately. Make sure you upload a new one soon.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm so proud of you. Like I can't walk around town without somebody saying something about it. And I guess that's my biggest takeaway. I didn't think people cared that much. I had no idea.
What you're doing is incredible, very difficult, and you're inspiring so many people. People want to see you live a long life, right?
Yeah.
Because you are.
Life is good.
You're a good egg.
I think so.
You're a good egg. And I'm not just talking about the shape of your head.
Okay.
I love that takeaway because people do care. And I think
I was just surprised with the depth and breadth of people that this has impacted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say the fact that you are so vulnerable allows people in, right? It allows people to care more openly about you. So that's a thing. So anybody wanting to take on a challenge, which, challenge for 2024, again, make it public.
Sure.
I think people will support it. It's motivational, and then you really can touch people. You can be vulnerable.
You were right.
In this day.
You were right. You said it'll be more successful if you make it public, Grant. You're gonna be more successful. And I thought you were full of but you were right. Thank you. Love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.